Nicky, hi. What are you doing here?
Well, I was in the area. I remembered your little lunch. I figured I'd drop by and say hi. Hi.
Oh, that's really nice of you. I would offer you a seat, but unfortunately I'm here on a date. With myself, let me introduce you. Myself, Nicky, myself.
Drop the act. You're here trying to meet a girl.
No, the only person I'm interested in meeting is a better me.
Hi there, I'm Sydney with BlackTree TV.
Hey,
Hello?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Living, loving. I'm fabulous.
I mean, look at Nicole looking like straight stunning over there.
I'm on a pink couch with big leaves. I'm thriving.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. We love it. Okay. So I'm going to start off with you, Nicole. You have been booked and busy between hosting a Netflix special, 5 podcasts, and now Grand Crew. I'm really happy to see you on my screen, and I'm a watcher of Grand Crew myself. So I wanted to ask, Nicky has some self-rituals to keep her grounded, like drinking wine with her crew. What does your self-care day look like?
My self-care day does include wine at the end of it. I do like to pole dance. Like in episode 2, I take Noah pole dancing and I say it's something a brother and sister should do together, you know, to each their own. But yeah, those are like the I do a lot of yoga, but also I try to keep up with my friends, and I do love to have wine. So those, like, it is. Phil literally texted me as he was writing that, or as they were writing the episode. He was like, what self-care things do you do? Like, what do you do? And I told him, and they're in the episode.
Awesome. And what parts of you, other than the self-care, are like in your character, Nicky?
I think there's a lot of Nicole and Nicky. I've known Phil Augusta Jackson, who created the show, for over a decade. We used to do improv together in New York. The character's name is Nicky. My government name is Nicole. Some people do call me Nicky. You know, dating. I date a lot. Like when we hang out, I'm always like, Phil, who you seeing? What's going on? Like, let me get in that love life. So me being nosy about love lives, that's in the show. That's me. Yeah, a lot of me is in the show.
Okay. And you're kind of steering your brother, who's a hopeless romantic. Who on the show is kind of the person you would go to for advice, and who's more of the wild card? Someone like, I don't know what they got going on.
I mean, I don't know. I think I would be the wild card where people are like, who should I tell a lot of things, but I don't tell everything. Mm-hmm. I also think Faye is a little bit of a wild card. She's like, she's not in the first episode. We meet her in the second episode. We learn things about her in the third, and then it just kind of goes on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, or whatever. But like, yeah, she's always a surprise. So yeah.
Okay. And I wanted to ask the same question to you, Echo. Who would you go to, and who's like the wild card, do you think?
Man, you know, honestly, who I think the wild card is, I think Wyatt's the wild card. He's gonna be like a sneaky, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems like, you know, he's probably like, you know, very reserved and kind of book smart, but I think he like comes out and like has some really interesting depth and perspectives that we see. Like even that little thing between him and his wife, like you probably wouldn't expect that to come out of him when they're getting all flirty and angry with each other, but there's little things in depth that definitely makes him a wild card. In terms of who I would go to personally, I'd probably say Nicky's character, you know what I'm saying? Because their connection with each other, even though, you know, she definitely ribs a brother and gives him shit or gives him crap, you know, I really feel like, you know, she's still the one at the end of the day who he's been talking to since he's a little kid, who's always had his back, and would definitely lean into that.
Okay. And on the show, your character is obsessed with rom-coms. I wanted to ask you personally, give me your favorite 90s rom-com.
The Notebook is 2000s, right? So that's too late. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 90s. Let's see. I mean, because I did really love The Notebook. Let's say 90s. Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go 50 First Dates.
Okay.
Was that in the 90s? Was that 2000s too?
I don't know.
I love 50 First Dates. There's just something so beautiful about Adam Sandler having to convince Drew Barrymore to fall in love every single day, and the commitment that someone will have for love like that they would really lean into it and just be like, I'm committed to showing you every day that I'm gonna show up. And it's just so beautiful. I mean, along came Polly's great. I mean, you know, there's so many great. Yeah, that's 2000. I don't have a perspective of 90s rom-coms. I don't think I existed in the 90s. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I was
like I'm very young. I didn't watch TV as a baby.
Yeah. When Harry Met Sally. Let me say that. When Harry Met Sally. Was that the 80s?
Were you in a coma during the 90s where you just didn't retain anything?
I think I was just watching too much anime in the 90s, like, you know, so I was twisted.
What'd you say? A lot of what?
Anime.
I thought you said Ambien, and I was like, Echo.
I would sometimes sit the Ambien down and just watch it profusely. We didn't have a TV. We didn't have a TV, but we had it crazy. All right.
Okay, I love it. I also wanted to ask, you guys seem to get so, like, you guys get together so well on the screen. I wanted to know, what is it like outside? And like, how are you guys meshing together, and how is it getting along, and how do you guys have fun as a cast? How much fun is it? Because it looks like so much fun on screen.
Well, Nicole and I are very known arch enemies. We're very in the UCB community. We have a lot of terse history with each other.
We never shows together because we just fight so much.
I'm just kidding. But in reality, like, we all know each other. We all know each other. Nicole and I were on a sketch team for 4 years at UCB, like 6 or 7 years ago. And I feel like our chemistry is really easy because we all actually hang out and really love being with each other and laugh so much and just have so much fun playing with each other. It almost doesn't feel like work, except the people bossing us around, telling us where to stand and stuff. But it is so much fun just to get to play with these people that I've known for years, who I've like loved hanging out with, have been such fans of their craft and their grind and their essence, and to get to come do this on a show together is just like a dream come true.
Yeah, we literally just went out for Carl's birthday where we like screamed happy birthday to him for a very long time.
We made the bar sing too. We made the bar sing.
Awesome. Okay, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.